Hey everyone, thought I'd do a quick review of an app that has become a really good tool in my toolbox for eclipse planning. So this is the One Eclipse app. It was produced by Astronomers Without Borders and it's powered by Sky Safari, which a lot of you know is my favorite astronomy app. And this is a great little tool. When you open it up here, you've got the countdown to the total solar eclipse itself. Now, specifically, this is counting down to first contact, which is when the partial eclipse begins. A couple of helpful links here, but really all the action is in the section for the interactive eclipse map. You open it up, and because cell phones are creepy, it already knows your exact location. So you can see where I am up there. If you use both fingers, you can scroll around on the map a little bit, um, and you can change your location. You can zoom in. So if I just tap and hold somewhere on the map, it'll change the location of the pin. And now all of the timings related to the eclipse, all the math has been done. So this location right here, I know the partial eclipse will start at 1:55 and 1 second local time. So one of the big advantages here is that all of these times are local to the exact spot that you've already picked. You don't have to switch time zones or any of that kind of jazz. It's really nice. You can zoom in quite a ways. One of the few knocks on this is that it is not a satellite view like you would get in a Google Map type of situation, but the road map view is still very helpful. So you can go in, you can go out. The best part of this app, though, in my opinion, is if you click on any of these guys down here at the bottom. So for example, if I click here, it's going to open up a Sky Safari type window, and it's going to show me exactly what the eclipse looks like at that point. So for the location I had picked, this is what the solar eclipse will look like when the moon first touches the sun's disk. Down here on the bottom, everything will look kind of familiar. You can hit the play button and you can watch the eclipse in progress. So you see just the moon moving across, totality, and then now we're headed towards the end of this solar eclipse. I really like that preview function. The nice thing is that you can always jump forward and just see what it's going to look like at its peak if you hit maximum eclipse here. It'll give it to you right down to the second. And up here, you also have just quick reminders. This is when the partial phase starts. This is when the partial phase ends. I used this a lot for the annular solar eclipse in 2023 when I was the Eclipse VIP for Capitol Reef National Park. A lot of people came through the park before the eclipse and said, oh, yeah, we're not going to be here on Eclipse Day. We're going to be in Moab or wherever. And so I could pull this up, I could scroll around on the map, and I could show them exactly what to expect from their location. So that was really good. Oh, the other obvious thing that's a big help is this right here. It tells you what the eclipse duration is for your chosen spot. So that's how long the total phase of the eclipse will last. Overall, the partial phase of the eclipse is still going to be about 2.5 hours from start to finish. In this case, just under 4 minutes of totality right there smack in the middle. But this is a great little tool. I haven't played with the audio timer yet. I probably need to, but what that should do is give you audio alerts when each of these phases begins. So just before the start of the total solar eclipse, you'll get something from the audio timer, total eclipse beginning, or something like that. And that's one way you can know that it's all right to take off your eclipse glasses. And for the only time, you get to look at the sun staring at it directly with your own naked eye. And then at the end, it'll do the same thing, something like, eclipse glasses back on. This is a great little app. I've enjoyed working with it and playing with it. It's only $2. FYI, is yes, Sky Safari did give me a copy of this app, but they didn't ask me to do the review. They didn't pay me anything other than this, $2 comp. But it's a great little tool, and if you're trying to make plans for the total solar eclipse on April 8th, this might be a good thing for you. Thanks for joining me. Hope this was helpful, and catch you next time.